Hi, my name's Tatiana. That's me. And that was me 2 years ago. And this is me now. Okay, so how the heck did I get here? If you just stumbled across my page and you're following me just because you want to be an absolute menace, beast in the gym, and build as much muscle as possible, awesome. Fair enough, honestly. I'm so stoked to have you and welcome. But for those of you that are interested in my story, let's get into it. I've always been a soccer player through and through. That has been my one passion and my literal identity. It seemed like my future was decided, that I'd play college soccer and that was that. But I tore my ACL meniscus smack dab during the recruiting process, so boom, that was it. That path felt like it just vanished in front of me. I felt like my whole identity was gone. So I did the whole college thing, no sports, just focused on academics, and that actually led me to getting my career job, which is working closely with doctors at a pediatric children's hospital on research. Sure, my whole soccer identity was gone, but it was okay, things were looking up. I felt like I finally had direction. And this was awesome, things were going great. Until shit hit the fan. As we all know, COVID happened. But the pandemic was honestly nothing in comparison to finding out my mom had breast cancer. It was literally like, once finding that out, nothing could go right. It's like she got breast cancer, and then in the same freaking breath, she got thyroid cancer too. That shit was the scariest time in my life because I had no idea what to do. I had no idea. I was like, what is health? I thought my mom was healthy. What is going on? That's when I decided I was going to do the research myself, and I thank God that my job propelled me into all the research I did. Because I had one goal only, and that was to help my mom and just figure out all the confusion behind what is health. Even though we were right in the middle of the pandemic, it didn't matter. This is when something just clicked in me and I just went into like full beast mode. All I was doing was researching about fitness, nutrition, everything. And I mean everything. What I was learning, I was sharing with my mom, and we were figuring out how to properly fuel our bodies, prioritize movement, working out. This is when we started weightlifting and figuring out what made us feel good. I watched my mom and sister throughout all of my younger childhood dieting on and off. They were just chronically dieting. That's all I saw as a young kid. But now we were finally doing something different. Then I thought I finally hit the sweet spot. I finally saw progress in how I was looking physically and feeling internally, and things started looking up. But then this quickly just turned for the worse. I just had so much knowledge, so much information that I thought I had to be perfect. I thought, well, now that I have all this knowledge and now that I know what foods will help me and help fuel my body, there's just no reason to not be perfect. I just remember I kept thinking, I have to eat perfectly. I have to be perfect in my fitness routine. But then, boom, shit hit the fan again. This mindset of perfection led me to having bulimia for 6 months. So, trust me, I've made my mistakes and I've been through quite a bit on my journey. But I would not change my journey at all now, that my story may have the potential to impact someone. I'm finally on the other side, finally overcome bulimia. My mom's even in cancer remission. So I'm a pretty shy, introverted person in just daily life, but I know that if sharing helps even one person, it's all worth it. So that's just a little bit about me. I just want you to know I'm really glad you're here.